Yo, what's up, guys? This is Church Boy 2.0. I recently read an article in the Voice of the Martyrs magazine about a young woman named Durgawati and her nephew Gulsan. Because Durgawati and Gulsan lived in a village in India near a city that is very well known for its Hinduism, Durgawati and Gulsan practiced Hinduism. But because of some ongoing illnesses in Durgawati and Gulsan's family, Durgawati and Gulsan never felt peace. But one day a fellow villager named Vidhayawati shared with Durgawati and Gulsan how God healed her from her chronic stomach illness. She also shared the gospel with them, and as a result, they all started meeting for Bible studies, and Durgawati and Gulsan placed their faith in Jesus Christ. Durgawati and Gulsan started attending Vidhayawati's church, and on October 2nd, 2020, Durgawati and Gulsan were baptized in a river near their village. As Vidhayawati, Durgawati, and Gulsan all grew in their faith, they started praying for the sick in their village, they started sharing their testimonies, and most importantly, sharing the gospel to people in their village. Because some of the villagers were very concerned with Vidhayawati, Durgawati, and Gulsan's strong faith in Jesus Christ, some of the villagers went to the parents of the three Christians to try to persuade them to make their kids stop going to church and sharing the gospel with other villagers. But because their parents failed to take any action, the village council held a meeting with Durgawati, Gulsan, and Vidhayawati and warned them that if they did not stop sharing the gospel and going to church, they would be banned from the village. But prepared to accept any of the consequences, Durgawati, Gulsan, and Vidhayawati all refused to stop worshiping at church. Being very angry, the village authorities went to the parents of Vidhayawati, Durgawati, and Gulsan and warned them that if they did not make their children leave their faith in Jesus Christ, then they would take away their family's land and possessions, and that they would be banned from the village. Up until this point, the three Christians' parents had each been somewhat supportive of their child's Christian faith. But now they wanted to make their kids denounce their faith in Jesus. So in order to try to make their kids denounce their faith in Jesus, they locked them in their rooms, refused to feed them, and beat them. Vidhayawati was able to escape her room and flee her village in just a matter of a few days, but it took Durgawati and Gulsan 2 weeks to be able to flee their village. They ended up staying with their pastor, who just lived a few miles away in a neighboring village. The news of the three Christians' faith in Jesus Christ spread rapidly after they escaped their village, and a local village newspaper even printed a story about their faith, which ended up costing them their jobs and relationships with other villagers. Even though in June 2021, Vidhayawati was diagnosed with cancer and ended up passing away, Durgawati and Gulsan continue to share the gospel with local villagers, and they also share their testimonies with them. Talking about the persecution that they had to endure, Gulsan said, "Persecution built up our faith. We became stronger in our prayer and devoted ourselves to learning more of the scriptures." Adding to that, Durgawati said, "We have learned from the scriptures that we must pray for our persecutors and forgive them. We have no anger toward those who have persecuted us." Lastly, Gulsan leaves us with, "There is so much joy in Christ in spite of persecution. So never give up your faith in Jesus Christ." Thanks so much for watching, guys. Please share and subscribe so that we can change the culture together.